the start because we were chatting away and I haven't started yet. So, but I'm starting now. I'm doing the demo first, and then I will tell you about the November challenges. And then if I still have time, I might start the Christmas card, which I haven't done. So let's start with that. So the theme for this month in the group is spinner, card, tag, spinner, spinning. So that's what you'll have to do. So for this one I used, you can use any shape you want. You can place it anywhere you want on your card, on your tag. You can, I mean, obviously you have to use it on your tag, but you can use it on the card as well, which I have done. I've made a Christmas card, but that's not the Christmas November challenge. Just saying, I just made one because I wanted to. I've made one with the Ciao Bella papers. So I don't know how it's lagging. Yeah, here we go. I don't see one showing you. So that's another way to do a spinner card. So use it on any project that you want throughout the month of November. Kim says she loved that mini 122. You know, I've used it on everything. Like if you, what was it on there? Was it on here? You know this? Yeah, I used it on here. I used it on this one as well. I've used it on other projects I can't show you yet. I've used it on the ATCs for the Christmas, the November 20th class workshop. So yeah, I use it a lot. It's really, really useful. Chris has never made a spinner. Well, I hadn't made one either, ever. So there you go. Thank you, Nicola. Hello, Heike. Hello, hello, Vigits. It's all right, you're not late. Guess what? I haven't started because I'm chatting too much, as usual. So I'm going to make this one, but I'm going to use different colors. And I also want to use, you saw me talk about these on my page. The rub-ons, the 49 and Market rub-ons. So I want to use those as well. Probably, no, not this one, which is Textbook Blends 01. And I think that would be nice on the tag. So I'm probably going to use these. Just thinking, these ones don't come with a, that's weird. They don't come with a little thingy. It's okay because I've got it from the other ones. But so, oh yeah, I'll probably use that. So let's make a start. And me will be making my first spinner as well, Diane as well, so that's good. New to Leslie as well, isn't that good? Perfect. I'm going to push you to try something new, so that's good. So I'm going to go with the creams and the greens. Hold on a minute. So I've got some bundle sage here, and I've got oxide and distress ink, and you'll see why later. I have the antique linen in both oxide and distress, so that's my two colors. Like antique linen is not really a color, but and I've got the hickory smoke as my neutral. And Chris has never used a rub-on either, so that's good. See, good thing that you came. At least it will be useful to someone. Okay. So, because I want to do it differently, so let me think. Right, so what I'm going to do first is take a little spare piece of paper, because I want to stamp this one for the spinning thing. So I've stamped, what I did is I stamped the whole thing like this, with the one butterfly at the top, one butterfly at the bottom. And then the center part of this stamp is, I mean, it would have been better on a circle actually, but you know, it doesn't matter, it works as well. That's stamped on the, whatever shape that is, because my mind's gone blank. Hexagone. Is it hexagone? 1, 2, 3. Hexagone? Yeah, maybe. So I've stamped that on a separate piece of card, and I've stamped it again so I could actually cut out the butterfly and color it and put it like kind of 3D. You see that? Hold on, let me come. See, it's 3D. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start with the stamping the butterflies and the center of the card, and then we'll see. On this one, I stamped the background first and then I stamped the butterfly on top, but we don't see them really well. So I was thinking of doing it a bit differently this time. So I don't know. Hexagon. Oh, same word. I wasn't sure, like with the number of sides, if is it an hexagon or not. I've never been good with those. All right, so I need my heater as well. And inks, that will be good too. So I'm using the Vesifine. So I need to stamp this twice to have the butterfly inside, and I need to stamp it twice. So I did it twice on my hexagons, and I need it twice again for the little butterfly. And I'll start with that way it can dry on the side when I do the tag. Ah, well done. Hold on, I've got some spare ones. I came prepared. Let's use this side. So there's a line roughly in the middle, so I can see where I'm going. It's easier that way than using the stamp, obviously the other way. So, but I don't want to have inks all over my hands from the beginning. So that's one done. I'm going to put it in front of me there. Need another one. I always have a shopping list after my... And the thing is, you know, I could be, I don't know, like doing the lives to promote whatever. Like, and I don't do it for that. I just do lives because I like doing lives. I mean, I have done lives before, you know, when there was like a craft individual release or something like this, but I can't work with deadlines at the moment, so I just do lives with whatever I want. But apparently I'm still... You're still buying. Nicola too. I'm dangerous apparently. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be. Oh. Okay. So that's that done. And now I'm going to do the little butterfly in the middle. And again. And then we'll be done with this stamp. I could have cut them before, and each time you hear me say that, but I didn't. It's your birthday this month, Nicola. You're like, tell me, you're on the list, right? Are you on the list? Yes, 14th. Nicola's birthday on the 14th. We've got Thelma Scott on the 25th. We've got Nini tomorrow. We've got Kim, dear. Happy birthday, Kim. It's tomorrow. It's Monday, so we'll say that now. And we've got 2 other people, but who are not here. So we've got quite a few people in November. Yeah, Nicola, make a long list. I agree. Oh, so this one's done. What I like about this stamp, like that 1 to 2 one, is that it looks like, oh, I mean, to me, it looks like old tiles kind of thing. So I really like this. All right, let me dry that quickly. Well, Nicola, Kim's birthday is on Monday. Tomorrow is Nini. She's in the group as well. So that's done. Now let's start with the tag. So how am I going to do that? Let me think. So I use distress oxide to stamp for sure. So I'm definitely going to use those. A few shops with wish lists. Oh, Anne is here. Hello, hello, my dear. So now I've got Anne and I've got Sarah Little. I have to say congrats, ladies, because I know that you've been catching up on all the 2022 tags. Can't wait to see yours, Anne, because you haven't posted them all. So, or maybe you have now, but I haven't seen. So well done, both of you, because I know it's, especially you, Sarah. I think you joined the group like April. I might be confused with someone else, but I think you joined the group later. Okay, Anne, well, you catch up on replay. Moroccan tile effect, exactly. And Sarah, yes, April or May, that's what I thought. So yeah, well done on catching up. That's really, really good. So, so what I've done for this one, because you never know exactly how it's going to step, and well, I've got one of those acrylic blocks with the lines, but if you don't, what I've done is I've traced the lines at the back to make sure that it's straight, because I've got something with like things I've got to be straight. So I can put it on there and I know that I'm stamping it straight afterwards. So let's start with that color. So that's the anti-cleaning and that's the distress oxide, because I want a rich color and I want it, I'm trying to leave room for that butterfly. So I'm going to use this one here. And I want to leave room as well for the rub-ons. So let's put some up here. And then a third one. So my butterfly will be here, so I want to leave some room for that. Am I? Yes, you can see what I'm doing. So that's my first color. Everyone, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, under the video. True. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I always forget saying that. I'm terrible with social media. No wonder I'm not, I mean, my subscribers are going up. But I could be doing a lot more for them, for it to go up. But too old for that, I guess. And then we're going to use the mantle sage. Thumbs up already done. Thank you so much, Diane and Chris. So now I'm doing this one. Let me think. So let's put some here. So I want to leave room for, for the rub-ons. And I'm going to use this one. Okay, well, I've done 3 anti-cleaning, so I have to do 3 bundle sage as well, otherwise it will look weird. still leaving room for my butterflies. So let's do that. I'm going to actually put a teeny bit at the bottom here. Nicola. She has been masking stamped images with distress glaze, then copying the backgrounds. Yeah, true, for the butterflies. Yeah, I could have done that. I've done that before. Too late. It's okay. Then you will see a different way to do it. How about that? How to get away with it. Yeah, Vaseline works too. Vaseline is exactly the same thing. Distress glaze, like, don't go and buy something like £8 or whatever it is, or £7. Just use Vaseline. It works just as well. I've used that before in the lives, I remember. That stamp's so good. I know, I've said it earlier, I know. I really love that stamp. Okay, let's do my butterflies again, which I put away, silly me. Oh, Pam is here. Just learned how to chat up in YouTube. Speaking of, who was having trouble with the comments? Maria? Someone couldn't, thank you, Chris. Who is it in the group who says we could never comment? She's using Android iPad, oh, no, Android iPad, oh, well done. Good one. Android tablet, and she, for some reason, she can't comment in the chat, even though she is logged in, so it's not that. So it's just a question of showing her or telling her where it is. I'm sure she's here. And, right, so what I'm going to do, because I can't show her, because everything here is Apple, so I just, I don't have the Android, so I can't show her. So I'm so glad, Pam, that you're here now. How are you, my dear? That you, I mean, you were there, but you can comment now. So my butterfly is just under this line. So that will help me. Sorry, I'm going to bring that towards me. It's either that or you see the top of my head. So I'd rather bring this here. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Brilliant. Better than I thought. I had to open the YouTube app to comment. So you've got to use the app and not the, like, yeah, the whatever she's using. All right, so maybe that's, you have to be a subscriber to the channel to comment. So I'm sure she's a subscriber, no doubt about that. Yes, I'm glad that, like Pam is saying, Bet, you're glad the weather has cooled down. I've got to remember to read the questions. Yes, I'm glad, although it hasn't cooled down for, I mean, it's only for the last couple of days where it's actually a bit, like you can feel it's autumn. But until like a few days ago, we still had 25, 26 in the afternoon. So it's just, but it's better than 35. Oh, landlord is gone, so you're back. So that's good. Hello, hello, Anne. So in case you didn't hear before, congratulations on completing all the tags for 2022. I know it's not always easy to do that, but it's good that you've caught up. Well done. So I've done that. I've got my little thing to go in the middle, which I will put last. That'll be the last thing that I do. I need to cut these to go on there, but that can wait as well. I'm going to finish this first. So Distress Oxide to do the stamping, and then you can see you've got some colors there, which are the same colors but in Distress Inks. So they're a bit brighter than the other one. And they also won't change as much when I use, because if you put water on Distress Oxide, you know, it will oxidize because that's what it's meant to be do. So I'm using the Distress Inks now too. I don't have, you've seen me use the, what's it called? The gel plate, the mini gel plate to do the backgrounds before, but I don't have that handy, and I don't have my sheet of acetate either. Very prepared, Isabel, well done. You know what? There's nothing like a good plastic wrap. That will work. My tag has a dangly bit in the middle. Yeah, that's the theme of the month. And we're doing spinners this month. So your tag will have that too. Thank you, Maria. And my other half is good, Anne. Thank you. He's improving, gardening as I speak. So I'm going to use that to do my background. Yep, look at that, perfect. So let's put a bit here. And then I'm going to put a bit here. That works. You've got to make do with what you have. So let me clean that part, and then I'll do the same thing with the antique linen. So I've switched to Distress Inks now because I don't want the oxidizing effect thing that you have with the other inks, which I love in some cases, but not today. So I've done that. I'm going to dry this one before I do the other one. Ow! So spinners will be known as dangly bits now, apparently. I like that. I used my StazOn ink pad yesterday. It wouldn't work. Then I realized that I still had the transparent cover with the pad. Well, that would be why. That would be why. Thank you, Jacqueline. Merci. And then I saw something else I wanted to answer. Oh yes, Sarah. I like that. Necessity being the mother of invention. I will try to remember this one. I didn't know that expression, and I really like that. And absolutely. Oh, this might be a bit too much, really. But talking about silly things to do, I just sprayed this way the other day, like with a spray right in my face. All right, so I think that's a bit too much on this one. Hold on. I'm going to take some off a bit because I don't want too much ink. Because I have to, I want to use my rub-ons as well. So, all right, well, that's looking okay, isn't it? I like it. Don't know if you do, but I do. Right, and a little bit of ink on the plastic is going away. Here we go. So let me clean that. Here we go. Tip of the day. PaperArtsy Minis plastic sheets. To apply your ink. Nico has just been fish out the plastic stamp envelopes from your bin. Everything's useful. Hello, Thelma. I can comment at last. So maybe, you know, it's a good thing we did talk about the comments. Maria, do you remember who said in the group who couldn't comment? Is it Sally? No, Sally's here. Oh my God. I feel bad. So now I've done that. My ink is dry. Let's talk about rub-ons. I don't think you can reply to the comment, Anne, but you can put the at whatever name in a new comment, I think. Maria, maybe you can look in the, where was it? I think it was when I posted about the live and, you know, who's coming to the live, whatever, and there was some comments in there. Can you check? So it was on my page, not in the group. I think it was on my page. Dangly bits and rub-ons. You're gonna like this tag challenge. I don't know where we're going with this one, but we're going. Oh, thank you, Thelma's sons. What would we do without our kids, eh? Yes, like you put the at and the name, and it should come up as a link, and I think the person maybe gets a kind of a notification. I don't know. Rub-ons. So, for those who've never used them, there are a lot in the market. They were very popular when I started art journaling, so 11 years ago. Then they kind of cooled down a bit, but I think they're making a big comeback. Is there a UK stockist for 49 in market? I don't know. There probably is. Yeah, I know, so Christine. It sounds rude, so that's why it's funny. We're not gonna go too far on that road, but it is funny. 49 in market in the UK. Anyone knows who told me who was using them? Is it you, Kim? Sue Jones that couldn't comment. Yes, it is Sue. So if you're here, Sue, hello. I really, really, really hope we can sort that out, because that's not good. Where do I buy my rub-ons? Christmas is coming. Variation Créative. I will send you the link. Or I'll put it in a group. Let me write it down, because you know what I'm like. If that's not recycling paper, I don't know what is. Variation Créative. I think it's that. I should know, because I just ordered from them twice. Variation Créative. Venice? I don't know. I don't even know if it's plural or singular, but anyway, I'll put a link later in the group. Move swiftly on Isa before your video gets bad. Yes. Oh, we just like said one word, you know. Okay, so rub-ons. I love them personally. I've got a full box of them. There are some good ones and some not so good ones. So I'm not gonna say anything on a public video because I don't think it's fair. But even in the big brands, there's some which are not as good as these ones. And just for transparency, I'm not paid at all by Katie Petite, who does those, or by, like, I don't even know them, those people. But I really like them. One of the main reasons is when you use rub-ons most of the time, it's a good idea to actually cut the design that you're using to put it on your card, because if you put it like this, then, and let's say I do the rub-on for this part, then that part might stick as well. Which, when I did my 2 pages, my 2 art journal pages, which I'll dig out in a moment, that didn't happen at all. So I can put the whole sheet like that and just use the rub-on I want and then lift it, and the other one is not going anywhere. It stays on here. So I really like that. Now that I've said that, it will probably happen because I'm live and it just like happens, right? But on my page, it didn't happen. And I was using inks as well, oxide inks as well. So for oxide, it might maybe on paint, which is slightly stickier even when dry, you have to be more careful. But for this, it's actually pretty good. So, and the other good thing is that you can choose what you're doing on there. I think this part would be nice. I think this one. So I'm going to put that here. And so, and the other thing that I like about these ones, usually you get the lollipop stick, you know, the wooden, you know what I mean, that those little lollipop stick. And with the 49 Market, you get one of those each time. And it's good because you have that pointy part for the details, but you also have that part if you want for the wider design, the bigger designs. Oh, and don't try rub-ons on Lindy's Magical, doesn't work. Because it's still, you know, even when dry, it's still a powder. So here we go. So that's, because I didn't cut it, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to use it on something else. Because I didn't use the whole design, so that's why. I used just part of it. Okay, so let me show you closer. Bastifi's here. Hello, hello. So you see what it does. I absolutely love it. So the other part that I haven't used, I will use on here. And if I don't press enough, it's not going to work. It's okay, Maria, no worries. Looks fab. Yeah, those designs. Well, I started scrapbooking in 2003. It will be 20 years. I know because that's when my daughter was born, so that's when I started. And I quickly switched to digital scrapbooking, which I still do today. Not that I share it on social media because I think it's personal, but I might share a few pages. I'm doing some travel pages at the moment, so there's no particular picture of us so on some of the pages, so I might share some of those. But Katie Petite, who designed these ones, is the designer behind what used to be called Designer Digital. and I've used her designs for years. I absolutely love, she's really, really my favorite website to buy digital kits from. So when I saw that she was doing like I could have her designs on rub-ons, I was like so happy. So I will show you the others in a minute and show you the art journal page that I've done, but you're going to see a lot more of them in the coming weeks and months. So here we go. So you can see that it's really, 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 really cool. What is digital scrapbooking? You should get out more. It's doing your scrapbooking pages, but only with Photoshop and digital kits. So whatever paper you have on paper, you can have it digital as well as JPEG files or PNG files. PNG usually, they're PNG files usually. And you just make your pages the same, no, not the same way that you would do with paper, but using Photoshop. I will post a few in a group, so you'll see. But you can do some like really, really beautiful things. Some of the old rub-ons are awful. Yeah, absolutely. They're always sticking anywhere they shouldn't. And actually not only just some of the old rub-ons, like even new ones. Some of them are really not great. But you've seen these ones. They just went wherever I wanted them to go and they didn't stick anywhere else. And same thing happened, let me get the art journal. So when I did the art journal the other day, not this one, so I did this one and all those in there. I mean, other than the PaperArtsy stamp that I used earlier, this one, everything else is just rub-ons. That's rub-on, the flowers, the butterflies, the background here. Everything is rub-ons. The little thing here is, I'll show you in a second what they're like. So you can really make very quick pages. Oh, this was done with paint actually. That was PaperArtsy paint. So they work and they don't stick on those either. And on this one, other than the all in create thing here, everything else, and the PaperArtsy stamp, but everything else is rub-ons as well. So all those is as well. They're not, it's not ink splatters, it's all rub-ons. The butterflies, everything like the writing here, which is roughly what you've seen now on what I've just done. You've got some writing here as well. So it's a really cool way to make beautiful pages in 20 minutes. I want the stamp of the circle grid bits. Circle grid bits. Circle grid bits? What, that one? This one? Merci Céline. So let me just show you quickly before I finish this, as we talk about rub-on. So you've just seen this one, which was the textbook blend 1. This one is the blendables, I don't know, 2. So definitely the sort of design that I have in like digital format for the scrapbook pages. So those are absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love them. So you've got 2 sheets in those. And then in these ones, they're called Spectrum Sherbet, and that's Tidal Wave, and there's Botanicals, and there's Serenity, and this one's Strawberry Lemonade. And you get 6 sheets in those. So if I take this one out, and again, I am not sponsored, I am not like trying to sell you anything. If I show you something, that's because I love it and I truly believe in it. And if I tell you it's a good rub-on, considering how long I've been using them. So that's obviously the one that you saw that I used on the other page. But they are really, really, really gorgeous designs. And they stick to what you want them, where you want them to stick. They don't, like, you don't see them sticking to anything else. Oh, Kim is here. Just couldn't subscribe and you're in now. Oh, perfect. So here we go. So that's one of the pack. You've got like all the, and that's what I used for the lighthouse page. I love those colors. I actually have that kit in digital as well. I won't put it in the right, and you see it comes with a thing as well. For when you buy the pack of 6, you have it, but in these ones you don't. Which is weird, but considering I've got several packs now, I end up with lots of little lollipop sticks. This one's gorgeous too. So you see when I said I was using the splatters, if I take that one out, so that's where you've got the splatters here. And the butterflies, the backgrounds, like the pink backgrounds I had used on the other one, you've got the borders. That's a little like kind of beads and stars things. And you've got a sheet of sayings or, you know, greetings, whatever you want to call them. And this one's got some like text and splatters. So here we go. You're welcome. Nicolas, happy birthday. Alors, est-ce que nous pouvons avoir les liens de la vidéo, des produits? Alors, oui, des liens, oui, mais dans quel pays, Jacqueline? Faut juste que je sache dans quel pays. En France, ailleurs? Moi, je veux bien. Il n'y a pas de problème, je mets les liens. Oh! My son is here. Hello. Bonjour, bonjour, mon fils. Most informative channel on YouTube. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so pleased you're here. Hello, hello. Now I have a lot. Yeah, that's for your wish list, Nicola. Because you don't have enough on your birthday wish list, so I thought I would add some more. Enjoy. All right, anyway, let's come back to this. What have I got to do now? A bit of stamping, because I'm not going to use only rub-ons. So I'm using that other PaperArtsy thingy, the old one that I said, Mini 23. The rub-ons are from a company in France. Absolutely not. 49 and Market. That's American. 49 and Market. So in France, you can get them from, what did I say earlier? Variation créative. En France, on peut les moi je les ai commandés sur Variation créative. Ils en ont, oui, en France, Jacqueline. Ils en ont pas mal, hein. Sur, c'est ça, je crois. Attends, bouge pas. Je vérifie. Bear with me for a second. I'm just checking where I bought it from. So I'm not saying anything silly. And I'm actually going to Variation. I'm probably saying completely wrong. No, that's what it is. Here we go. And if we put 49 and Market. Et voilà. Tout accepté. Partager. Copy link. Come on. Right, here's the link in France. But then in I really won't take the time to read all the comments because they will disappear afterwards. So make sure, Jacqueline, note bien le lien ou clique dessus maintenant parce que ils vont disparaître. Je les remettrai après quand je reposterai la vidéo, mais pour ça YouTube c'est chiant parce que quand la vidéo se reposte, une fois qu'elle a fini le process, ça enlève tous les commentaires. Salut Antoine. France, Diane, several sellers in the UK. Diane, if you want to share, feel free. Heike has posted something from Germany as well. So, but I will post links in a group. I'll start something in the group and then everyone can post links and underneath. Jacqueline, si tu n'es pas dans mon groupe, tu es la bienvenue sur, mais par contre c'est sur Facebook, je sais pas si tu es sur Facebook. Et là on met toutes les informations pour le live, etc. Donc tu es la bienvenue. Can someone post the link to the Facebook group, please? Et comme ça tu auras toutes les infos là-bas. Bon, je continue. I don't know if I will ever do that. I'll never do the Christmas card. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so let's add a few numbers because we can't be without numbers, right? So, a bit more, bit more, bit more. Coucou Anne. Ah, t'es toujours là, Antoine? Je croyais que t'étais reparti. Here we go. I'm not putting too much. I think that's enough. Right, so we're going to do the spinner now. My daughter's here as well. She's in Canada, actually. She's with Antoine. Bonjour, ma fille. You've got nothing better to do. You're on holiday in Canada and you come and watch my videos, which you never watch when you're in France. You've got nothing better to do, hon? I mean, I appreciate, by all means, but I thought you guys were hiking. Thank you, Heike. Check on my partner. I'm checking. Izzy's back home. I can hear the coffee machine going. He's good. He's good. All right, so let's do the spinner. So I'm going to cut these quickly. Hiking was yesterday. All right, well, Antoine sent me a picture earlier, like an hour ago. So that's why I was saying that. See? I'm not losing it. I just got a picture earlier on. So I thought you guys were, I knew you were hiking yesterday, but I thought you went again today. All right, so we just need Julian on here and we're good. We'll have the whole family here. He's probably on his video games. Family craft time. Well, my kids have been using distressing since they were in the diapers, really, or nappies, call it the way you want, depending which country you live in. As I've told you before, they were my hands when I wrote my book. And I had to take step-by-step pictures, and I couldn't take the pictures and do the work, so they were pretending to ink up something, and I was taking pictures, which was quite funny. Right, so using Distress inks again as paints for us mums never know the date. No, we don't. Typical mum behavior. All right, thanks. I love you too. Oh my God. Someone's going to stay in Canada, I think. Bravo, Melissa, on your back results. See, Melissa, everyone knows you here. Yeah, second is difficult. It's actually difficult because it's such a big gap between troisième and seconde. It's just like such a big difference. So I'm using distress inks because they are transparent. If you use the oxide, they're opaque, and therefore you will lose your black designs. Here we go. Yeah, best of luck to your luck. Yeah, best of luck to your son. Oh my God, I'm dyslexic now. Okay, a bit of glue. So I'm just gluing the center part of the butterfly just to give it a bit more dimension. Okay, so that's done, and what I will do is oh, Melissa has a sunflower by her name. What a surprise. There's nothing on there. Here we go. So we'll do this one here, and real tip, do this before you put the spinner in place, because on the first one I didn't, and it's a lot more annoying once you have that spinner going. So let's put that here. All right, so this. So the other thing that I'm going to do again, which I did on this one afterwards, and it's not practical at all, it's adding the black here. What you can do as well when you do your die cutting is die cut it's alive. Die cut a frame, but I forgot to do it for this, and I was too lazy to take the machine out again. So I went for the inking instead. But I will show you on the other card. I prepared, where is it? I did cut another one, like to make another spinner card, probably another like Christmas one, I guess. So this one I've done this, so you can put that afterwards, which I could have done here as well. Would have been nice, but as I said, I was too lazy to take the machine out again. Nicola says she's been slowing buying Distress Oxide and now have 16 colors. I have 16 of the Distress Inks minis, but would a purchase of large one in different shades be worthwhile? Well, buying Distress Inks is always worthwhile. Birthday list, Nicola, birthday list. Yes, I'm not a fan of the minis because they run out of ink very quickly. Just saying. It's best to invest in the bigger pads. As to choosing a different color than the oxides, I don't know. I know that all the new colors, if I buy the new colors like the Enchanted Mariner or all the latest colors, I bought both. And because it all started with Distress Inks and I started buying those at first, then I've been slowly like building up the Distress Oxide to match my Distress Inks. I think it's a good idea, but you don't have to by all means, but I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I prefer the larger part. Depends on the budget, yes. Oh, and now the son is here. I think Antoine told him to come as well. So I've got my 3 kids here. I'm so happy. Julian, I will need your help for your psychic. Oh, even better. Full house, yes. We've got our tech guy here. And yes, I will need you to sort out something on YouTube again without OBS. I need to sort something out. Because when I record with my phone, as I'm doing now, and when YouTube processes the video and then it's available again 2 hours later, all the comments are gone, which is annoying. But if I do it with a webcam, they stay, apparently. So what I found on internet. So we need to figure it out. Family hat trick, yep. All right, so for the spinner, tip of the day, make sure you really, really, really stick the thread. Because if you don't, and then afterwards when you use your card or whatever, and like if the thread comes loose, then it is a big problem. Which is what happened with my Christmas card, which I made before the tag. And then that the thread came loose, and so that was like going everywhere. So I had to go with my tweezers here and pull the thread and put some glue, and I managed to do it though. It was a nightmare. So make sure your thread is really glued down. Julian, see, people love your music. Hint, can I have more music? Because I put always the same 2 music on my YouTube videos. So if anyone here likes Julian's music on my videos, please put a comment. Error for busy with website. Yeah, that's true. Like now you're like in the website guy and you know your coding and stuff, you should sort it out. Yes, please, Julian, more music. See? I'm not the only one saying. All right, so my thread is not in the middle, so that's not good. Okay. So you really, really, really stick the thread so it doesn't move anymore. And then afterwards you can put your spinner in the middle. I will go like this, okay. I prefer error 148. I'm a teapot. I'm sure they understand each other, these two. Lovely music. We need more. See, Julian, you've got a fan club. If you ever put it on Spotify, I'm sure they will all subscribe and everything and download. Okay, and on this side, where's my glue? So again, make sure you put the glue everywhere. You don't want that to move afterwards. But go for a wet glue, that way you can, I'm just hoping, yes, I put it, I was wondering if I put it upside down, the butterfly. Use wet glue, that way you've got a few seconds to actually move the shapes, circle, whatever it is you've used, in case you need to. So everyone okay? Any questions so far? See, we love your music. You found a real button, that's good. All right, so same with this one. I'm going to put lots of wet glue because I can actually move the tag. Because if I use double-sided tape, once it's glued, it's glued. That's it, we're done. So I'm using wet glue so I can move it to make sure that it's really the same as the front one. And yes, lots of it. You don't want that to move. Can we still say dangly bits and rub-ons that your kids have joined us? Oh my god, my kids are worse than you are. Like, seriously? The younger one is 19, so you can talk about dangly bits as young as much as you want. But don't start them off, otherwise my video will get banned. I know what they're like. Okay. So now we're done. We have our dangly bits, as Anne says. And all I have to do is add some ink on the edges. I think like my numbers were not quite dry, so look great. Can anyone recommend some standard shape dies? Like the brand? Oh my god, there's so many. To be honest, they're all as good as each other, I think. Mine are spellbinders because they were the first one at the time to do that, to do the like the nesting dies. But the Sizzix ones are good. There's other brands as well. I mean, honestly, it's a question of price afterwards and availability, really. But what I will do in the group, Nicola, I will start a post with products for the live kind of thing, and we can all, you know, link to our favorite dies and websites where we can find the 49 and market rub-ons and all that kind of stuff. All right, so we're done. No, actually, there's something I will do which I haven't done on the other one. Okay, what have I missed? Love your music, Julian. A bit more. Looking forward to trying a spinner. Or a dangly bit. Up to you. Sarah, this group has really pushed me to try new things and it's great. Well, I try to show you new techniques every month. Or old ones that we haven't done for a long time and we're just doing it again. Thank you, Salim. Tonic for one, okay, the tonic does that as well. Love the stack shape dies by Tim Holtz. I was thinking of that actually, and that's what I think I will. If I hadn't bought any, I would definitely go for these ones. I like he has dies as well. Like you can, I don't know. I'll put the link, and it will be much easier than trying to explain it. Sandra, I've never made a spinner before, so interesting to watch. You're welcome. So now you just need to do it for the challenge, of course. There's so many to choose from. Yeah, absolutely. Gilding flakes would look good on this tag, Isa. Yes, they would, for sure. It's not what I wanted to add on there, but yes, it would. No, I wanted to add the... If I find a black one. Ah. Don't tell me I don't have any more black ones there. Okay, I could use a white one and then ink it, I know. But here we go. And I need one for the other one as well, because the other one doesn't have one. See how different it can look in with the different colors. I mean, there's no rub-ons on this one. but they really look, you have more of the Moroccan feel obviously with this one, and more of a vintage feel on this one. So now we're going to talk about, don't leave ladies, I mean the ladies who are in the group, I mean others can stay too, but because we're going to talk about the new challenges, November challenges. I'm talking 2023, lots of new things coming in 2023 actually. I can't wait to share that, but I've got to wait until January. It's going to be different and it's going to be fun, I think. Thank you, Chris. I found a tub of gilding flakes for £2. Oh, that's brilliant. Careful with the glue that you use with the gilding flakes though. I really recommend like the gilding glue, like the special glue for it. It's a lot better. Oh, and there's something else that's missing that I haven't added, and I need to add that. Let's see who's going to say what's missing on the tag. Who's going to be the first one to say it? Hey, Sarah, well done. Is there a list of the challenges for November? There will be on the group tonight. If I can put my hands on my computer, because my other half has, well, his computer's not working anymore, so he's using mine. So if I can put my hands on my computer tonight, then I will post everything. I'll post the pictures, the new challenges and everything. Splatters, and then I talk about the challenges. Won't take long anyway. I think black splatters. There's always a list of the challenges, and the list is always at the top. It's pinned to the top of the group. So you can always find it very easily. And if you look in files, you have a PDF you can download as well with all the challenges from the whole year. But I will put a link to all that again, unless Heike or Maria can do it. But there's see, that was missing. I'm sorry, but it was. You can't be without splatters. Might add some white ones as well. What are the views on the world best leader, Emmanuel Macron? Oh, are we going to talk politics now? Did you see that Trump wants to run for presidency again? Oh my God. What are my views on Macron? No, I'm not going to talk about that here, Antoine. I can't. He's short. He is short. That's true. Anne lives in France, Antoine. She lives in Brittany. Although British, but lives in France. I can't find a PDF for the November ATC workshop. You can't find, no, because the workshop hasn't happened yet, Nicola. You won't find that in the group. You need to message me and I will send it to you. Trump for America's top model. Yeah, sure. I mean, how old will he be by then? He will probably older than Biden now. And he was the first one saying, oh, he's too old to be a president. Well, you know, you're going to be just as old by that time. I think my heat gun's going to give up on me very soon. It's just making funny noises. Where's my string? If you sign up for the class, I need to talk about that class actually. I mean, I've been doing a live like for an hour and a half now, and I still haven't talked about the workshop that I'm teaching on November 20th. November 20th, I will be teaching a workshop to make 9 matching ATCs. We'll be using distress inks, distress oxides, whatever, Phil Martin's Bleed Proof White as white, not right. Vellum, what else? Embossing folders, all sorts of things. So if you want to sign up for the class, I'll show you a couple of ATCs in a minute. I'm not going to show you the whole project because I keep that for the D-Day, but if you want to sign up for the class, then I will send you a PDF to tell you more about it. And once you've signed up, you have linked to a video that shows you all the products that I'm using on during the class and alternatives to those products just in case you don't have them. Here in the UK, yeah, we're not going to start talking about prime ministers in the UK. I mean, it's getting quite funny, to be honest. I mean, she would have known 2 monarchs, though. Not many can say that in England. Like she has. She started with one, and 3 days later, she had a new king. So she's the only one so far who's done that, I think. Unless we go back, you know, longer, but... Pam is asking, is that watercolor in your little pots? Yes and no. The white, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. The white is the bleed proof white. I keep on saying white, which is the best opaque white ever. And I've had it for 2 years. I'm only halfway through, and it's like 12 euros. So definitely go for that. If you don't have a good white, this is the one to get. So that's the white in there. The black is watercolor. It's Schminker Mars Black, I think. Watercolor. Let me have a look. It's yeah, Mars Black. This one. So I just put some in there, and I just, because I splatter all the time in it's actually this one's the black one. I had gesso in there originally, but anyway, I need to clean them. I always have those on my desk because I always put splatters everywhere. Maybe check the rear end of the heat gun where the fan is. Sometimes dust and fiber accumulate. Oh, clever, but nope, dust free. Surprisingly, nope, it's not that. But thank you. That might be a tip for someone else. So I don't know. Anyway, challenges, ladies. So you know the tag challenge is the spinner. And then we have a postcard challenge, which I haven't done. Love the little pots. Yes, oh, that was bought in a dollar store in Canada. So I can't give you a link for that. Postcard challenge hosted by Heike. I haven't done it, but it's, the theme is middle of the night. So let me get, I'll check your comments afterwards, but let me get the iPad because I can show you their samples, because I don't have one to show you. So that's Heike's samples. So postcard, 6x10, 1 layer, no building up layers or anything, no washi tape, no nothing. It's just 1 layer. You can't do anything else. 6x10, middle of the night. And I will post all that in the group, obviously. Art journal challenge is steampunk, and that's hosted by Maria. And it's like, it's gorgeous. Look at this. There's like crackle paint everywhere, and like she's done really, really nice pages. I've done one and I'll show you afterwards. So that's the art journal page for this month. That's steampunk. That's another photo that she sent me. And our guest designer this month, who decided on the Christmas challenge, is Senma. Sandra or Sandra cards, which I'm sure you will recognize her style on this because she's famous for those. Yes, she is. So again, Sandra, can I say that it's one layer? I mean, they are one layers, right? I'm doing mine. It's not done yet. I had got everything ready to do it, but I don't have time. I think it's wet layer. You just tell us. But anyway, that's Sandra's gorgeous card, and she's the one who chose the theme for the Christmas challenge. Just build a scene, it's called, I think. So, tag spinner, a spinner for the tag, or dangle bits, depending who's talking about it. Postcard is middle of the night. Our journal is Christmas is build a scene, and ATC is string, not thread. Let me put this back on so I can read your comments. Gorgeous wolf postcard, yes it is. My sister is a steampunk. Postcard 6x4, yes it is, in inches, yep. Yes, looks like it's mounted. I know the card itself is mounted, but I mean the scene, the build a scene thing is not. But I don't know. Sandra will have. Oh, she's there. The deers are die cut. Okay, so not one layer then. I didn't know. I wanted to ask you, Sandra, earlier when we chatted, but I completely forgot. So not one layer, but you need to build a scene anyway. So I've got mine ready, which I had thought I would do. So I kind of did some testing. Like there's some craft individual stamps in the background, and there's some Jofi Christmas trees, and there's a Catcraft, whatever it's called. I can't remember now. Meerkat. So that will be something like this, and we'll probably do a video if I have time, or when I have time. So you'll have that on YouTube soon. And ATC, yes, ATC coming. The ATC theme is string, not thread. For the people who don't speak much of English, this is string. And I don't have any more thread. Where is it? Ooh, I can't walk anymore. I'm too old. And this is thread. So I don't want to see this on the ATCs. But oh, hello Jackie. I don't think I said hello. I didn't think you were here. So you have to use thread, which you can see on the ATC at the back here. I haven't done a video. I will do a quick reel because I've got some video, but I don't have video for the whole thing. So I'll post something on Instagram. So you put that on the background. You can use it as, any way you want, but it has to be string, not thread. Do we have a color challenge? Nope, not this month. Thank you, Chris. Why is your comment appearing in black? That's weird. As in like all of a sudden I get a message. I'll show you. Look. Gorgeous ATCs. Mind you, I see it better, but I don't know why it does that. Anyway. Jackie finally caught alive. I'm doing it slightly later than I used to, so it's a bit better. Baker's twine, yeah. String, definitely. Baker's twine, yes, definitely. That would work as well. So, yes, that's to do bookbinding, actually. I have those two. That's what I used for the spinner. But on this one, I use this one. So, and that's the bird from All in Create. The famous birds. So that's the ATCs that I've done, and I can show you my art journal page as well, because that one I've done. It's really the first thing I did. It's on the A4 books, so I don't know if you'll be able to see the whole page. I'm waiting for the thing to show. So that's the one that I did on, I don't think you see the whole thing because it's such a big book. I know you can't see it, so I need to move it. So the glasses, like, yeah, you can see they are shiny. The clock is as well. So that's using Stamperia rice paper, and there's some embossing here, and there's magicals and lots of PaperArtsy stamps. The stencil is PaperArtsy as well. So this is my steampunk page. Glad mine is on the A6. You know what? I love working on that the big format. I actually really love it. I really do. I've only done those two, which this one you've seen before. But I'm definitely going to do more. It's really good. Really like it. So Vagabond. Yep, indeed. So, so are we good? Any questions about the challenges? Spinner, postcard is middle of the night, art journal is steampunk, Christmas is build a scene, and ATC is use string, not thread. Put it the right way around. So here we go. You've got everything. Any question? Now is the time. If my children are still here, I love you with all my heart, most of the time. You must do some art journaling. Yes, I remember some chocolate thing a very long time ago, Anne. And yeah, great demo, especially with the 3 special guests. I love my kids. And I miss my Canadian kid I was supposed to see but couldn't. You're welcome. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy, oh, he loves me too. Thank you. Kathy, you're still here. I thought you had gone to bed. What is it, like 2 a.m. your time now? Not far off. Oh, Sally's thing, like comments, is in black now. Go figure. You're welcome, Kim, Chris, and Sally. I will post in the group later on tonight all about all the challenges. I will put pictures. Well, those will be on my page. You're welcome, Anne. Yeah, just the 1 page on chocolate for art journal in January. That's what I thought. I didn't think, well, maybe the new art journal challenge in 2023 will trigger something. You never know. You're welcome, Claire. Barbara, hope you're fine. You'll be able to craft now. How's your hand? Is it better? You're welcome, Pam. Always a pleasure. So, thanks everyone. I'll see you in the group. Have fun this month with the new challenges and can't wait to see what you come up with. Oh, the class. I didn't show you the 286 for the class. I've got to pick 2 out of 9. If anyone wants to sign up, it's live on the November 20th. Which one am I going to choose? It's live on November 20th and it's available on replay. Okay, so I'm just showing you 2 of them. Yeah, it will be available on replay. So if you're not available on November 20th, which is a Sunday, it's not a mistake. I'm really doing the workshop on a Sunday. So we're making 9 of these. See, there's lots of glitter and vellum, and if you don't want to do Christmas, that's fine. You can choose another theme. I'm going to try to make 9 ATCs non-Christmas with the same techniques, just as an example. And I will also try to make either an art journal page or card. So if you're not into ATCs, you can use the techniques on other projects as well. I'm glad you're better, Barbara. Sunday, November 20th, date saved. Yes, Antoine. Are you going to sign up for the class? That'll be fun. It's not a live. It's a workshop. It's still live, but Chris, looking forward to the workshop. So am I. It will. I think, like, honestly, just plan ahead. I think it will be 2 to 3 hours. It takes time, so it's quite a long workshop, but it will be fun. All right, I'm going. Thank you, everyone. Bye, and I'll see you in the group or on my page or on Instagram. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Bisous à mes enfants. À bientôt. Yes, don't forget to hit like, please. Like the video. Although, to be honest, because YouTube's going to process it, I don't even know what it does. I give up. I'll find a way. I will. I promise. From 2023 will be good. All right, bye, everyone. Remember that the live you'll be able to watch that on replay, but tonight or tomorrow because it takes time. Bye.